Last.
बिचारे ट्याम जुस क्या लिची जुस खाँदा छ त्यो सिसा पुस्नेलाई के भन्छन् सुगम
खै जे भनन् भन्नुस्
उ त खाँदा छ अनि त टोयलेट सफा गर्ने
New season's greetings from myself, Rob Parr, and Terry Gibson, and welcome to the Camp Nou, where this evening we bring you the first major match of the season, Barcelona against Real Madrid, El Gran Clásico. Well, it's a late kick-off Spanish time, but clearly hasn't affected the crowd. The Catalan and Barcelona flags flying high and proud around the Camp Nou. Well, at last, all of the talking and speculation can be put to bed, and Terry Gibson, we can have a decent game of football.
Well, there's a few more days left yet, Rob, with the speculation and transfer gossip from the Barcelona and Real Madrid squads. It's a Clásico tonight, full of familiar faces. Just one new player starting tonight for Barcelona, with Real Madrid 11 familiar faces, all there last season. Players that won the Champions League, the Liga title.
Well, all of the dignitaries and the greats have turned out. Raul and Butragueno up in the president's box. They'll be envious of the players who are taking to centre stage at the Camp Nou this evening. It is, of course, a two-legged affair. They play again on Wednesday night in Madrid, which is a 10 o'clock UK kick-off, 11 o'clock at night local time. Well, it's all very jovial down in the bowels of the Camp Nou. I'm sure once the game begins, that will be out of the window.
Yep, two protagonists there getting together, Busquets and Ramos, both competitive. Both will do whatever it takes to make sure that their team are in a winning position going towards the second leg. But it is going to be competitive, make no doubt about that. It's the Spanish Super Cup, and any game between these two teams is going to be full on, full throttle. Both teams going all out. You see the strength of the lineups, both managers, no concessions whatsoever. This is going to be a proper game of football.
Well, as Terry said, for once, the spotlight hasn't been on the signings of Real or Barcelona. Both have made a profit in the transfer market this summer. Barcelona selling players for €226 million, 222 million. Then, of course, the well-publicised Neymar to Paris Saint-Germain deal. Real Madrid have brought in €120 million in sales, and themselves spent only 40 million in the transfer market to bring in two young talents, Theo Hernandez and Dani Ceballos, neither of whom make the picture from the start this evening. Two sides not only familiar to each other down in the tunnel, but familiar to the fans as well. No experimentation from Zinedine Zidane, or the new manager of Barcelona. Cristiano Ronaldo will be sitting in the shadows, an unusual place for him, but he's only had 3 full practice sessions since returning from his summer retreat. If we do see him tonight, it will probably be a cameo appearance in the closing stages of the game, as it was against Manchester United in the European Super Cup in midweek. Barcelona hymn ringing around the Camp Nou. There is no such thing as a pre-season friendly anymore. Both managers acknowledging that this is a chance for the first silverware of the season. And Ernesto Valverde will be desperate to get off to a good start with his new team, replacing Luis Enrique at the back end of May. Doesn't have a lot more to work with than Luis Enrique, but we expect some activity in the transfer market in the next 7 days or so. There's talk of them signing a Brazilian tomorrow. Don't worry, Liverpool fans, it isn't Coutinho. They expect that Paulinho, formerly of Tottenham, will become a Barcelona player. Mobile phones up in the stands, creating a starlight effect down In the centre of the field, there are the stars. No longer the MSN. The chosen one tonight is Gerard Deulofeu, who returns to Barcelona after spells, of course, at Sevilla and at Everton, and a short spell at AC Milan. He will replace Neymar in possibly the strongest 11. The other surprise is at right back, where Alex Vidal plays his first game from the start since last February. Sergio Roberto is on the bench. Referee tonight, one of the younger referees in Spain, Senor Cabercos Bengochea. There was a time when Real Madrid were signing the Galacticos. He has made some recruits this summer, but they tend to be players to bolster the squad. It's a very strong starting 11. Ronaldo is rested this evening. Isco will be taking his place alongside Benzema and Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, of course, didn't start the last 9 games of last season. Returning to familiar surroundings, Ernesto Valverde, once a player in the Cruyff era. Returned down twice. He's in the hot seat, and Zinedine Zidane, who's just signed a new 3-year extension to his stay. He's looking to add yet another trophy to